Since the dawning of time, I guess, folks have enjoyed sitting around a nice warm fire. These days, it's less about survival than just special occasions with friends and family. Recently, Ed Jones met an artist in Lewisburg who has a special talent for making those evenings around the fire special indeed.
I could never build two exactly alike. It takes a while, but every piece is one of a kind. Hand-drawn, hand-cut, man-made.
Man-made by this man, David Mann. What's Mann making? Well, despite its appearance, it has nothing to do with the Manhattan Project, but it does involve fire. The kind of fire that families and friends have huddled around for as long as there have been families and friends.
Whether you make minimum wage or $1 million a year, everybody enjoys a fire.
And what better way to enjoy that warmth and beauty than by making it a work of art? This is the story of a humble welder who became an artist and wound up in the pits, fire pits.
I was brought up in the forestry industry, always worked with metal. Okay, that's good. Learned to weld when, I'd say around the age of 14. I got to thinking I wanted to build something. I started with fire pits and nothing like what I'm building now. It didn't start out to be that, and it kind of just developed. Basically, I had 9 months. It took me to teach myself how to do what I'm doing. So finally, I got to the point to where I thought my work was good enough.
Good enough is a bit of an understatement. Some of David's designs are out of this world, literally.
I'm not quite a Star Wars fan as what you would think after seeing that Death Star. I have a lot of Star Wars fans that everybody was like, hey, you need to build a Death Star, you need to build a Death Star. And I didn't realize there was as many Star Wars fans as there are. Basically, one day I was like, okay, let's build a Death Star. And the Death Star that I have, that's the first one and only one I've built. And I built it knowing I didn't even have a customer for it, but I was like, somebody's gonna buy this thing. It took me about 38 hours. That's a hard 38 hours, a busy 38 hours to knock it out, but it turned out really nice, and I've had a lot of interest in it everywhere I go. But yeah, that's one of my favorite pieces is my Death Star.
Not into galaxies far, far away? Never fear. Just tell Dave what you want on your custom sphere.
We can build anything. Basically, anybody tell me what they want and I come up with anything. I have a Nashville themed fire pit that I designed. It's 2 guitars. I actually cut the guitar strings out. Got the Nashville skyline in the background, Music City. I guess the most unusual, or the most detailed, I guess I should say, would be the one I'm fixing to build. Had some customers and they want a friends and family theme. So what we're gonna do is build 2 tree of lives. In the treetop of the 2 trees, we're gonna draw out the names of the family and in the treetops and a lot more, put some sayings in it. It's gonna be very, very detailed, the biggest and most detailed fire pit I've ever built.
Of course, more detail means more hours in the shop, sometimes weeks on a single project. Then comes everyone's favorite part of the process.
1, 2, 3. Oh, and easy.
Awesome. It's beautiful.
These fire pits are built to last a lifetime, and that's why we try to incorporate memories from the past, and I give a lifetime warranty because it is an heirloom piece.
It's gorgeous.
Isn't that something?
And look at the saying we've got there. Old wood, best to burn. Old wine to drink. And friends to trust. And family to love.
Yeah, right.
Thank you. Thank you
welcome.
so much.
Thank you so much, man. It's beautiful.
Proud new fire pit owner John Jasari was more than a little pleased with the finished product.
The roots of the tree signifies to me the strength of a family. The bigger the roots, the better the family. And he depicted it in the best way I know. Friends and family to me are just the same. Friends and family. And I treat all my friends as if they're my family. And that's why this is so important to me. And hopefully we'll have a lot of fires to burn together. He just made me happy, and better than me, he made my wife happy. And that's all. The wife's happy, the world's happy. And that's something. You gotta be proud, Mama.
Oh, I am proud of you.
I tell you what, that is utterly amazing.
I don't know what the next few years are going to bring. I wouldn't never guess that I'd be sitting here with you today talking about my fire pits, but it is very rewarding, and I'm pretty excited about the future. I feel like it's going to be big, and I'm going to be sharpening my skills and enjoying it, and that's what it's all about.
We'll always cherish it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.